Hey folks, welcome back. It's another exciting episode of Greta Goes Nowhere. This is a gear review on the Klim Kodiak Jacket, and it's also kind of a gear review on the Klim Badlands jacket. So about 4 years ago, I picked up a Badlands. My original plan was to go right up to Alaska, be gone for 4 or 5 months, and that was the height of the pandemic. Canada decided they didn't want us anymore, so the border was closed. And all my friends bailed, so it was just me, and I was on a BMW GSA. But I had to climb Badlands, so I figured I got to go someplace. So I took off for around, a little more than 2 months and went all through the western states. And the Badlands was just fantastic. I mean, I basically lived in it. It was my exoskeleton for 2 full months. There were nights where I was way up north and it was so cold that I slept in it. I slept in the pants. I slept in my motorcycle boots. I had 2 sleeping bags. It was still cold. But the Badlands jacket was just spectacular for something like that. I mean, I was riding through deserts that were 112, through California and Arizona and New Mexico, and then I was riding in down in the 20s, and without a lot of external protection, the jacket is what kept me going. So it was just an absolutely brilliant piece of clothing, a great piece of kit for something like that. And so as it turned out, I ended up eating much better. I lost 20 pounds. The jacket was too big, and I thought, what a great excuse to go buy a Klim Kodiak. So this is it. This is the new one. It's already dirty. I've already beat it up. I've ridden all over the place on it for weeks at a time. But this is a great jacket. So I'm going to get into why this is such a great jacket. Well, first off, it looks cool. I think it's the best textile jacket out there as far as how good it looks. But there's all kinds of new features here. So my Badlands was a great jacket, but this is new. Check that out. So the whole sleeve opens up like a big air scoop. So, if you're in really hot weather, you open this up and you get all that air shooting up here. You've got a good vent right here, and you can adjust it with these pulls. You got vents here. You've got big back vents here, great big back vents. So the air really circulates through really, really well. And you've got pulls on the side here and 2 on the arm. So you can really adjust the jacket however you want to fit. If it's really hot, I would make it looser so the air flows through better. The hand pockets here, the hand warmer pockets are really good. They're really big inside, and they're all waterproof. These are all waterproof zippers. Another big vent right there. This is actually pretty brilliant. Unless you have one of those ginormous iPhones. My iPhone, I think it's an SE. It's old, I'm old, who cares? It fits perfectly in there. So when you have jackets like this with 1,000 pockets on it, you're always trying to figure out where do you put certain things. So phone's always right there, easy to get to. It's got D3O padding, everywhere. Great big pad in the back, on the shoulders, the elbows. This has got kidney belt on the inside, and it either folds up inside the jacket, zips in, or you can leave it out. This pocket here is just great for earplugs, carry earplugs, and I always carry a felt pin just in case I needed to file a park bench. So you've got big pockets here that you can put things in. This is handy. I don't use this much, but it's handy. And then you've got all these cool secret pockets you can hide things in. So you really don't see these pockets, but they're really handy if, they say if you're crossing you're going over borders, stuff, you can hide goodies in there. The inside has got this really kind of slick material. I don't know what they call this, but I was learning about crashing, and there's a thing called skin shear. So if you crash and you're just wearing jeans, the jeans rub against your skin and break your skin loose on the inside. It hurts really bad. It takes a long time to heal up. This prevents that. It wicks moisture, if it's hot, and I think it's antibacterial. So you wear this thing on a long hot trip, you're not going to smell like death after a while. So these little loops, if it's hot, you click them back there. They hold the collar open. Really handy, really great stuff. So the elbows and the shoulders, this has, I believe, perforated goat skin. So it's on top of the waterproof fabric. So, it just looks cool. Really, that's the biggest thing. It just looks cool there and there. Some of what I've noticed on some jackets is the Velcro on the collars isn't all that great. But the Velcro on Klim material, and if you look at that, look how that's curved. So on the inside of where your thumb is right there, you know, it's curved back and then goes back over, and then you can close that up as tight as you want. So that keeps all the air out. Klim always has this little pocket here for emergency medical stuff. And that little sign right there says, if this guy's in bad shape, the information's there. So I always keep an extra, you know, a credit card, medical information, you know, an old driver's license, just, you know, ID stuff. I also have a really stylish little knife, but because I flew where I'm at, that's not in there. And by the way, I'm at Waco Beach on Lake Michigan. It is spectacular here, you know, and they're not paying me to say that. If you ever get a chance to come up here, come up here. What else to say about this thing? I mean, the pockets are great, the vents are great. You know, you get a lot of airflow through there. Oh, this. So one problem I had with the Badlands was cold air would get in here. I'd be riding on, you know, 30-degree days, and I'd have to have a bunch of stuff here. This has a storm collar, and it zips on back there, and it completely seals up around your neck, and it's got Velcro. So, you know, when it's just zipped up, it looks kind of dorky, but I take it off and it fits real well inside one of the pockets. And the other secret weapon to this jacket, which nothing else is gonna give you, is this. This microscopically, you know, almost no weight at all. This thing weighs nothing, and it's got a power rating of something super high, which I guess means it will insulate you against everything. This is down. And you know, this thing will compress down to like this big. It literally weighs nothing. And like tonight, it's gonna get cold here in Michigan. I'm gonna just put this on, and it's gonna keep me warm no matter what. It's absolutely a brilliant addition to this jacket, because if you're going off someplace for months at a time, you just wad this up, keep this in your saddlebags, and if it gets cold, you pull it out, put it on under this jacket, and now you've got a complete exoskeleton that is gonna keep you safe, keep you comfortable, no matter what the weather's like out there. And you know, honestly, if you're just gonna be riding around town, this is probably overkill. But if you're gonna be going, you know, 4 states away, and you'll be gone for a month or 2 or 3 or 4, I can't say how much value this thing will bring to your life, because, you know, if something goes terrible and you gotta lay it down at 60 miles an hour, I wanna have this on. And if nothing like that ever happens, just to stay comfortable and viable in any kind of weather, any kind of temperature range, rain, snow, sleet, whatever it is, this thing is gonna keep you feeling great. So I'm gonna try it on. So once you got it on, you can see how this cuts up. So when you got your hands on your handlebars, you've got your thumb exposed there. So if I wanna tighten this up, it tightens up really well, so I don't even need gloves to keep the air from going up. But if I wanna open it, undo that, pull that up, and now you've got a big air vent. Or you can zip this down if you don't want it open all the way. So it really is a brilliant innovation. You know, these straps will pull these open, pull in the air vents open there, and I can reach this thing back here. The storm flap is brilliant. This is just brilliant. Every jacket on the planet should have this. Bingo, seals it right up. Throw it back there, looks dorky, take it off, it unzips, put it in a pocket. You know, the front pockets here are plenty of room. Even if you have gloves on, your hands will fit in it. And you can cinch it in on the middle, you can open it up, and come on, is this not like the coolest jacket you've ever seen? All right, so let's peel this off. You know, it's, when you hand it to somebody, they go, whoa, that's heavy, but it's really not all that heavy. So this jacket, I mean, this is a miracle. I've been so enamored with down that you can wear this in any kind of weather and just be perfectly comfortable. So that's it. That's the Klim Kodiak. I think it's the best jacket I've ever seen in my life. I love the Badlands, don't get me wrong there, but this is cooler. This is a great jacket. Fits me like a glove. Lost 20 pounds, so I got to go down a size. This is an XL. I'm 6'1½", 240 pounds. Fits me perfectly. That's it. Greta goes nowhere.